Hey, while you in the first 5 seconds of the video, go ahead, like and subscribe.
The law of pants. So what do you sisters think about that? Do y'all think that this law can change our community? How do you think it can change our community? Well, okay.
Probably like structure.
Exactly. Structure, discipline. And the men, when sisters wear pants, what do the men look at? Y'all behind. They look at y'all shapes, right? You get what I'm saying? So that produces lust in the man's mind. So now the man don't want to marry the sister. He just want to lay down with the sister. You get what I'm saying? So from that, we have a lot of baby mamas, baby daddies.
Right.
We have Planned Parenthood in our communities. We don't see this in the so-called white people community.
Bring it out.
These are in our community. And it's all because we have disobeyed God. So let's get 1 Timothy 2:9 to show how our sisters should dress. Read.
This book of 1 Timothy, chapter 2, verse 9. In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
In what?
In modest apparel.
Modest apparel. Sister, what's modest apparel?
Apparel. Like something.
Well, modest will be something that's covering your body up. So like a modest dress. What's your name, sister? Ian. Okay, I'm Elijah. So, Miss Ian, modest will be, like I said, like a loose-fitted dress and not a revealing top. You know what I'm saying? Not a top that's showing your cleavage. That'll be more modest apparel. Read.
In modest apparel. With shamefacedness.
Wait, what?
With shamefacedness.
With shamefaced, meaning not all in brothers' faces. You know what I'm saying? A modest sister shouldn't be staring at a brother. She shouldn't be staring at his crotch area. She shouldn't be trying to entice the brother to get to come talk to her. She should be shamefaced. Read.
And sobriety. Not with broidered hair.
Okay, he said sobriety, meaning sisters shouldn't be smoking weed. Sisters shouldn't be alcoholics.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? These are things that could destroy our community. This is why we have a lot of diseases in our community. It's because we abuse drugs. Read.
Not with broidered hair or gold.
Okay, stop. So sister, let's give me Hebrews 13:4, because we just explained how women should dress. So from you dressed in modest, you will get a different approach now, Miss Ian. You know what I'm saying? Brothers will come up and they will want to marry you. They will consider you more of a more holier sister. They wouldn't think about just laying with you. You get what I'm saying? Their mindset will be different when they approach you. So let's read what God commands us, because we won't find boyfriend and girlfriends in the Bible. You get what I'm saying? You with me, Chris? We won't find boyfriends and girlfriends in the Bible. So let's see what God requires of us. Read.
This book of Hebrews, chapter 13, verse 4. Marriage is honorable in all.
Is what?
Is honorable in all.
So it's saying marriage is honorable in all. Are y'all understanding that? Marriage, and I know I wasn't born in marriage. You know, a lot of us was born outside of marriage. But marriage can fix our community. It can change the way we look and we view ourselves and our sisters. Okay, so it says marriage is honorable in all. Read.
And the bed undefiled.
Meaning that you can do what you want to do in the bed with you and your wife, or you and your husband. You know what I'm saying? Women cannot lay down with women, though. That's defiled. And men cannot lay down with men. Okay? But as long as you're going by the laws of God, you're good. Read.
But whoremongers.
But what?
But whoremongers and adulterers, God will judge.
What's a whoremonger? You said, say it again, I can't hear you. Okay, what you think, Chris? What's a whoremonger? A whoremonger. What is a whoremonger?
It's only an hour 30 minutes.
know. A whoremonger is a brother that sleeps. How you doing, my sister? A whore with the red coat. How you doing, sister?
Hey.
You checking out the sign right there? Okay, we going over what a whoremonger is. Let me ask you, what do you think a whoremonger is? What's your name, sister? Precious. Okay, so a whoremonger is a brother that sleeps from sister to sister, or a sister that sleeps from brother to brother. That's what a whoremonger is. And this is how we get baby mamas and baby daddies. This is how we get brothers born outside of marriage in our community filled with no father in the household. It's from not being married. All right, is that it on that? Okay, so let's get some of the curses. Let's get some curses. Let's get Deuteronomy 28, and let's start at 49. Because we was going over slavery, and we were going over our identity. Okay, so Miss Sister Precious, are you following along with us?
Yeah.
Come stand over here. So now we're going to get and show you how we are and who we are. We are the children of God. We are the Israelites according to the Bible. And we're going to prove that out of the Bible.
Bring it up.
So let's get Deuteronomy 28, verse 46.
Let's look at Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder.
What should be upon us for a sign and a wonder? These curses. So slavery is an identifier. You went over this already, Chris. So Miss Ian, Sister Ian, slavery is an identifier. Come check the sign out. Y'all don't be shocked. Precious, you just got over here too, sister. So come check the sign out. This is showing us, and this is history. And we reading it right out of the Bible, showing you that this Bible is our history book. This Bible belongs to the so-called blacks, Native American, and the Hispanics. All right? No other nation. All right? So this is proving that we are the Israelites according to the Bible, because we reading it right out of the Bible. So it said that, read that again.
And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder.
So how do I know what this store across the street is? Okay. It says what? It says Walgreens, but what is that? It's a sign. Thank you, Chris. That's what it is. So the curses is showing us that a sign that we are the children of Israel. All right, read.
For a sign and for a wonder. And upon thy seed forever.
And upon us forever. So this is, these curses are going to be identifying marks that's going to be on our generations forever. Jump to verse 48.
Verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
Therefore, because we disobeyed God, we are serving our enemies. And who are our enemies, Chris? No, God ain't our enemy. God put us in this condition, but who's running Walgreens? Who's running the gas station? What you got, young brother? Who is the devil? Okay, who is it? Point him out, right here. This is Satan right here. The white man, the so-called white man. All right, this is what the Bible calls him. And he rules over us. And he is in charge. Read.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
So the Lord sent the white man against us. And how did he send us against us? In slavery. He put us in slavery. We got to work a job now every day. Bring it up. You know what I'm saying? And all these are signs showing who we are and the atrocities that we go through. Read.
Which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger.
In hunger. How do we get water, Sister Precious? Water. How do we, or who owns the water industry? What people? Exactly, white people. Read.
And in thirst. And in nakedness.
Read that again.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger.
In hunger. Who owns Aldi's or Walmart, sister? Who owns Walmart or Aldi's? What nation of people own these stores, though? That if we want to go to Pick and Save to get food, if we want to go to McDonald's to get food, white people, exactly. So what we are showing and proving that these are our enemies, and the white man rules over us. Read.
In hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness.
And in nakedness. So the clothes that all of us have on. I'm going to ask the young brother. Who owns the clothes, young brother? You seem like a wise young brother. A white man, exactly. So we may own like Sean John, we may have clothing lines, but we don't own the textiles to produce these clothes. Read.
And in want of all things.
And the one of all things. So Chris, if you want to get a driver's license, where do you got to go to get it? Or who do you have to go to get it from? Say it again. Exactly. So the white man owns that. If you want a birth certificate, if you want a death certificate, we have to go get these things from our enemies, from the white man. Is that it on that?
Yes, sir.
Read.
And in want of all things, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
So who had a yoke of iron put on thy neck? We did.
Right.
The so-called blacks, Native Americans, and Hispanics. The only nation we had yokes of iron put upon our neck. And now we don't, because we don't know who we are. Right. We don't know our nationality. We don't know that this book belongs to us. Give me Deuteronomy 7 and 6. We don't know that we are the greatest people to walk the face of this earth. All right? But because our disobedience of God, he allowed these things to come up upon us. He allowed, matter of fact, give me Deuteronomy 28 verse 47. He allowed us to be called by other names. All right? He allowed us to be called niggas, coons, all right? So-called African Americans. Because we disobey God's laws and his statutes. So let's see what God actually feels about us. Read.
This book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6.
Read.
For thou art a holy people.
A holy people, meaning that we are separate. God, he deals with us, specifically the so-called blacks, Native Americans, and Hispanics. You with me, precious? Read.
For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee.
He has chosen us, precious. Read.
To be a special people.
To be what?
To be a special people unto himself.
So we are special to God. That's just like if you got some special shoes. You know what I'm saying? You treat them a little different. You know, you enjoy those, right? You keep them clean. You get what I'm saying? Or if you got a special coat or something that you might wear, sister. Or if you got a special movie or anything, you get what I'm saying, that you feel that's near to you. You treat that a little different. Read.
Above all people.
Equal to.
Above all people.
Hello.
Above all people.
Above all people, Sister Precious. So we're not beneath nobody. There's no such thing as equality. That just killed that.
Right.
It said that the children of Israel are above all people on the face of the earth.
What is a nation?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord. His word